So then we move on to 7.
Best number.
The best number, of course.
And I'm a newly born again.
Yeah, it's a born again 7. I know. Well, anyone who watches you, anyone who loves you can see the 7 energy. You are enthusiastic. You are passionate. You throw yourself into what you're doing, and you're contagious. You're literally contagious. Your energy is so uplifting that, it just makes people want to follow you. One of the things that when I was in the early days of studying the Enneagram, and I was going around trying to figure out the numbers, I thought, well, maybe I'm a 7. I've always had 7 and envy. Thank God.
I was going to say, does everybody want to be a 7?
Not everybody. Some people want some of the other qualities. But the thing, I remember that one of the people that was studying with me that knew their particular type at the time, and I didn't know mine. And he said to me, he said, well, you'd know if you were a 7. I said, well, how would I know I was a 7? He says, 7s just have it, and they know they have it. I said, well, what's it? He said, I don't know, but 7s know.
Ask a 7.
And I thought, yeah, okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about even. But there is something about the energy of the 7. It's the high vibration. It's the way that whatever it is, if it's possible, even if it's impossible, 7s feel like they can make it possible.
Oh, I don't think anything's impossible. But I
rest my case.
Literally, I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, everything is possible.
Yeah. And all of those ideas of how it could be possible go through your brain.
Yeah.
So what I said to you, more ideas before breakfast than most people have in a lifetime, but I didn't say more good ideas.
Yeah, for
just
sure.
more ideas,
Yes.
All right? So 7 often has white lightning, coming out of the head. The challenge for 7 is recognizing that you can do painful things and you won't get trapped there.
Okay, tell me that more.
You can do things that are painful, things that are sad, things that are hard.
And come out of it.
Got it. You won't get trapped there. So 7s operate almost like they have some sort of radar. And when things are going down, 7s can sense it energetically and they're up and out of there.
Oh, yeah. We don't like pain.
Don't like pain at all.
Yeah.
Don't like pain. That's how you were confusing the pain with conflict.
Yeah.
That's how you could think that you were another type.
Yes.
Because it feels like conflict avoidance. What it's really, it's pain avoidance, discomfort avoidance.
Yeah.
So that's different from just conflict. Because 7s can do the heck out of conflict.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
You know what's interesting? I would say, though, and maybe going this long not knowing I was a 7, I have learned so much from my 4 friends.
Yeah.
I really, and from having what could be, I'm going to let her type herself, but maybe my daughter being a 4 is, and just, I am in admiration of the ability to go into those deeper, darker emotions, because I don't naturally crave that. And I want to know, how do you survive that? How do you go in there? So they've taught me a lot about opening up that emotional spectrum. And then once I've gone there, I do want to come back to positivity pretty quickly.
Yeah. And the good thing is allowing yourself to go there.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful that you had the guidance of 4s.
Right.
Because 4s can do empathy and pain.
Oh, so well.
Very well.
Yeah.
And we'll stay with you, we'll stay with you and get you through it. But, sometimes 7s to me get a bad rap because there is a lack of understanding. And 7s are made to feel like they are too much, or sometimes even described as flaky, which is really annoying. It's annoying when you stereotype any of the energies. But for instance, what will happen with a 7 is when they have not matured into a space where they understand how to work with the energy that they have, there is an avoidance of pain. And that avoidance of pain is real.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to do it.
Yeah, because they don't have that skill.
They don't have it yet. And all of us are, on any given day, I really give a sort of a free zone for people to try to understand that most of the time we're just doing the best we can.
Right.
You know, if we knew better, to quote Maya Angelou, if we knew better, we would do better.
Yeah.
But if we don't know better, then we just do what we know how to do. So you know that pain is uncomfortable, you stay away. Well, a common scenario may be you may have a parent that ends up going to the hospital. You don't like hospitals.
I did that just 2 weeks ago.
I don't do hospitals. I'll take care of mom when she comes home. Don't make me go to the hospital.
That was me.
And people will say, well, that's just awful. You know, your mother, your father's in the hospital. Just go to the hospital. Well, you don't even know why you don't like hospitals. You just know that there's an energy that you step into that you don't know what to do with.
Yeah.
This is one of the many reasons that the Enneagram is so liberating.
Yeah.
Because now you understand, okay, I'm a 7. Yeah. This stuff is hard for me.
Yeah.
But when you understand it, then you can deal with it.
Yeah.
And you can take the steps that you need to take to be able to function.
It's so funny you say that, because my mom just had shoulder surgery. And my dad and I, at the end of a very long day, are sitting in the waiting room waiting for her to come out of the surgery. And it's taking like an hour longer. And he's a 7. And he's pacing up and down. And I turned to him and I was like, you know, of the 2 family members, we're the worst ones to be sitting here. And he's like, I know. I'm like, it's okay, as dad, we're going to be fine. So it's funny you use that example.
Yeah,
so,
that's, you know, and like I said, that would make another member of the family frustrated with you.
Yeah.
You know, it's your mother.
Right.
Go to the hospital and sit there.
Yeah.
You know, it's that kind of thing. But all of these things, you know, as you begin to look at the operating system, we recognize that that skill isn't there.
Right.
You know, it hasn't been developed.
Right.
But it's a good thing to learn what skills we're missing, what things we need to work with in order to just be better humans.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.